Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue with our theme of looking at some traditional origami, and today we're going to make a shrine, a little portable shrine. This is sometimes called mikoshi in Japanese, but the paper you'll be using for this is just a standard square origami piece of project here, so I'll be using 15 by 15 centimeter paper. You can use any square shape that you like, big or small. I'll let you guys know the dimensions of things when we're done here with this. This is a great origami because it teaches you some really good basics that you need for stuff. So we're going to start off with our paper in the water bomb base. So I'm going to start with my color side facing down. I'm just going to first fold my paper in half diagonally by folding it into a big triangle. Open it up, fold the other way as well, so I know where my center is of my paper. Once I've got both of those folded, look at the color side facing up. Go ahead and fold your paper in half, both vertically and horizontally. And that'll give us all the creases we need to then smoosh everything down into a water bomb base. Open it up to the color side here and find those mountain creases that go diagonally across everything. Pinch on opposite sides and just kind of shimmy everything into the center using the creases we've already made until you can lay it flat to look like a big triangle. Then I'm going to take the front section here, I'm going to take the bottom tip and fold it straight up to the top. Good crease on that. Do the same thing on this side too. And I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the back too. Once you've got all of those tips folded up to the top, I'm going to open each of these little triangles. They have a little pocket inside. And if we put some pressure on this top part and bring the tip back down to the bottom, you can smoosh everything down into a nice little square. I'll do this side too. Just pop up the little pocket there, put a little pressure, and then just smoosh it down. Flip it over, do the same thing on this side. And then on this side too. So we get all four of those areas smushed down so we get something that looks like a little house. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my left flap and just fold it over for a second. And I'm going to take then the right edge and fold it into the center here. And essentially this is the same thing as folding back into the center from the other side. It depends on how you feel about doing stuff. If you feel like you can just go ahead and fold that back and find the center and crease it down, that's fine. Or you can pull the flap over first and then fold towards the center. Whichever works better for you. I like kind of making sure I know I'm getting things creased right first. Flip it over, do the same thing on this side too. So again, I'm just going to kind of open things the other way first so I can fold everything behind. Doesn't need to be exactly on the center. You want to still have room to be able to fold the flap back over so that you don't have too much tension there. If you get it way exactly on the center, it can kind of pull a little on the paper. So that we have something like this. Now I'm going to take this pocket that we see here, open up into that corner, push it over and smoosh down again so that I'm creating this nice triangular section with a little bit of white rectangle underneath it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side too. It's kind of looking like a castle now. Flip it over, do the same thing on this side. And then this side too. So we have something that kind of looks like a church or a castle now once we're finished with that. Then I'm going to take this little extra triangle space here and push straight up. Flip things over, do the same thing on this side too. Then I'm going to take the left flap here and just fold over, flip it over, do the same thing on this side too, so that I'm now looking at this all blue area here. What I want to do is I'm going to take what is essentially this whole layer. Now it includes this part that's been folded underneath too. I want to fold up to the point so that it meets with these two little corners here. So I'm folding that rectangular section in the bottom area in half, try to keep everything curled so that you get a nice fold right up to that point as much as you can. Good crease there. And then I'm going to roll one more time straight up on it. And what I should be able to do then is get even with the layer underneath. So this is all even here. Now flip it over, do the same thing on this side too. So again, I'm just folding up, matching to those points first, and then we'll roll everything up as we finish stuff later here. So get that started and then roll it up. So get a little nice narrow strip of white there. Then I just want to make the top part crease down just so that I have this crease to help me as I open everything up here. So I'll get this crease going, open it back up again, and then we're just going to pop everything open from down below so that then I can pop the sides out to create a nice three-dimensional shape. And we're going to get that top section to lay flat so that we get a nice square at the top, and these sides, which are the parts that people hold on to as they carry the shrine. And that gives you the sort of finished piece there. Now the dimensions for this from the one end to another here of this part is about 7.5, and then the width is about 3.7. So half of 7.5 essentially. So it's 7.5 centimeters long and about 3.75 centimeters across. And ooh, my pen is squeaking. Sorry about that. Let's make sure about the height here too. Yeah, it's square, so it's also 3.75 centimeters tall. But that kind of gives you an idea of this dimensions for this finished project. And that is the finished little portable shrine. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.